Imagine a place so grand it could hold 80,000 screaming fans. A place of breathtaking engineering, but also a stage for unimaginable brutality. This is the story of the Colosseum, Rome's monument to death and spectacle. Built in just 8 years and completed in 80 AD, the Flavian amphitheater, as it was originally known, was a marvel of Roman engineering. Its massive elliptical structure, with its arches, vaults, and 80 separate entrances, allowed tens of thousands of people to find their seats in minutes. Below the wooden arena floor lay the hypogeum, a 2-level subterranean network of tunnels and cages. Here, animals and gladiators were held before being lifted onto the stage by complex elevator systems, appearing as if from nowhere to the roar of the crowd. This wasn't just a building, it was a machine designed for mass entertainment. But what kind of entertainment? The inaugural games, lasting 100 days, set a grim precedent. The morning often began with the venations, or wild animal hunts. Exotic beasts from across the empire, lions, elephants, crocodiles, bears, were pitted against each other or against armed hunters. Thousands of animals could be slaughtered in a single day, a horrifying display of Rome's dominion over nature. Midday was reserved for something even darker, the damnatio ad bestias, public executions where criminals and prisoners of war were thrown to starving animals. This was a gruesome warning to anyone who dared defy Roman law. It was state-sanctioned terror, presented as entertainment. The main event, of course, was the gladiatorial combat, the munera. These weren't always fights to the death, as movies often suggest. Gladiators were expensive assets, highly trained professionals owned by lanistas who profited from their survival. They were the superstars of their day, adored by the public. But their lives were brutal and often short. They fought with different weapons and armor, creating diverse and strategic matchups. The crowd, and ultimately the emperor, would decide the fate of a defeated gladiator with the famous, or perhaps infamous, thumbs up or thumbs down gesture. So why build such a place? Why sponsor such carnage? The answer lies in politics. After the turbulent reign of the hated Emperor Nero, the new Flavian dynasty needed to win over the public. The Colosseum was a gift to the people of Rome, built on the site of Nero's private lake. It was a brilliant piece of propaganda, a way of saying, "Your new rulers care about you." The Roman poet Juvenal coined the phrase panem et circenses, bread and circuses. Keep the populace fed and entertained, and they won't rebel. The free entry and spectacular games distracted from political problems and reinforced the emperor's power and generosity. One of the most astonishing spectacles was the naumachia, or staged naval battles. Yes, they actually flooded the Colosseum's arena floor to reenact famous sea victories with specially designed flat-bottomed ships. Imagine watching warships clash, complete with soldiers and catapults, inside this massive stone bowl. It's a testament to the Romans' incredible hydraulic engineering and their limitless desire for novelty in their entertainment. But let's clear up some common myths. While executions did happen, the idea of Christians being systematically martyred by lions in the Colosseum is likely an exaggeration, a powerful story created later. Also, the thumb gesture is debated. Thumbs down might have meant swords down, signaling mercy, while a thumb up or to the side could have symbolized the killing blow. The reality is often more complex than the legend. As the Roman Empire declined, so did the Colosseum. The last gladiatorial fights were held in the early 5th century, and the animal hunts ceased about a century later. Earthquakes damaged the structure, and in the Middle Ages, it was repurposed. It became a fortress for noble families, a source of building materials for St. Peter's Basilica and other Roman palaces, and even a housing complex. Its marble seats and decorations were stripped away, leaving the skeletal ruin we see today. Looking at the Colosseum now, it's impossible not to feel a sense of awe and horror. It represents the pinnacle of Roman genius and the depths of its cruelty. It makes us question the nature of entertainment. We watch contact sports, violent movies, and true crime documentaries. Is our fascination with conflict and spectacle really so different from the Romans? The Colosseum stands as a silent, powerful reminder that the line between civilization and barbarism, between an audience and a mob, can be terrifyingly thin. It asks us to look at our own society and consider what monuments we are building, and what they will say about us 2,000 years from now. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey into ancient Rome interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories from history. See you next time.